Okay, so die eerste ding wat ek wil doen is ek wil gou die exponentwette net weer met julle hersien, and once we're done with that, we're going to do a few examples where we apply the exponent laws, en dit behoort almal voorbeelde te wees wat julle in die verlede al gesien het. So the exponent rules you should know them by now. If we have similar bases and we multiply, then it means that you are adding the exponents together. So as dit soortgelyke getalle is en jy vermenigvuldig met mekaar, dan tel jy die eksponente by mekaar. Similar to that is the law for when we're dividing. As jy deel en dit het dieselfde grondtalle, dan trek jy die eksponente van mekaar af. As ek iets het verhef tot nog 'n mag, dan gaan ek sê dis a tot die mag m maal met n. And this one also applies to when there's more than one thing in the bracket. Like this, for instance. Almal by? Hierdie doen julle darm al van graad 8 af, so dis net quick sticks hersiening. Then also anything to the power of 0 is equal to 1. And then I just want to touch on negative exponents. Remember, if it has a negative exponent and you want to make it positive, then you have to move it around in the fraction. So if it was at the top, then you move it to the bottom. If it was at the bottom, then you move it to the top. Okay. Now remember, grade 11s, these rules are applicable for when you're working with exponents. As ons besig is om te maal en te deel, en daar's nog steeds gewone getalle, dan volg jy die gewone reëls vir gewone getalle. What do I mean by this? I mean, if we're looking at an example where we say negative 4a squared b times negative 3ab to the power of 4. Those rules are only applicable for this part of my calculation. Die minus 4 en die minus 3 is gewone getalle. So met hulle werk jy soos wat jy van tevore gewerk het as jy vermenigvuldig het. Okay, so let's do sign, then number, then the variables. So what will my answer sign be? Negative times a negative? Positive. 4 times 3? 12. And then this one is a to the power of 3 and b to the power of 5. That shouldn't have been a big worry to you guys, I hope. Psycho sit sommer hier voor, tweede bank. Okay, ek gee gou vir julle so 'n oomblik om daai een op julle eie te probeer. Kyk mooi, by die laaste hakkie is die kwadraat buitekant. So for the last bracket, the square is outside of the bracket. I would start there if I were you. Okay. You can do it like this, which is what I'm going to do now. I'm going to multiply those two with one another, and then I'm going to simplify this. Or you could take more steps. Dit maak nie saak, dis gaan by dieselfde antwoord uitkom as ons reg gewerk het. So eers vir daai twee wat geel gehighlight is dit 'n minus, maar met 'n plus wat 'n minus is. 2 maal 4 is 8 en is a tot die mag 3, b tot die mag 7. Remember there is an invisible 1. In the second bracket, it's a to the power of 1. So jy moet hom gaan bytel. So that's the yellow part simplified. I'm just going to put it in a bracket. Over here, remember, if we have a negative to the power of 2 or 4 or 6 or any even number, it becomes a positive. Right? Write that down for yourself. Okay, so this is positive 4. En dan gaan ons sê dis a tot die mag 10, b tot die mag 2. Daar's hy. So dis jou finale antwoord. Negatief 32, a tot die mag 13, b tot die mag 9. Any questions on example 2? Everyone happy? Okay, so ek gaan eers hier gaan en hom bietjie vereenvoudig. I'm going to simplify inside the bracket before I apply that to the power of 4 on the outside. Okay? So, wat gaan in 14 en in 21 in? So then it's going to be 2 at the top, 3 at the bottom. Maak dit sin? 14 divided by 7 is 2. 21 divided by 7 is 3. Okay, nou kom ons kyk na al die x'e. The 2 at the top, do you agree I can simplify that to x to the power of 13? But I get that 7 plus 6, né? X tot die mag 13, want die 7 en die 6 tel ek by mekaar. But then at the bottom I have a x to the power of 12. So it's x to the power of 13 at the top, x to the power of 12 at the bottom, leaves us with just x to the power of 1 at the top. Now looking at the y's, which one has the most, the top or the bottom? Top. So there's going to be left at the top, né? Die een wat die meeste het, gaan nou mos van oorbly. Hoeveel gaan nou bo oorbly? 3. Okay, nou kan ek gaan, maar onthou hierdie tot die mag 4 kom daar en daar en daar en daarby. So, what is 2 to the power of 4? Wat is 2 tot die mag 4? 16. En hier gaan ek hê x tot die mag 4, y tot die mag wat? 12. Everyone awake? Everyone awake? At least you're not sitting with your eyes closed though. And 3 to the power of 4? 81. Okay, it is also theorem tot hierso. Now we're going to do simplification.